She's waving. Bobby Allison waving a flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Yeah, with that comer and goer thing, you know, we talked about in the pre-race show. Got a smoker down on the apron coming up on the track.
Almirola. Eric Almirola spins and gets out of harm's way, it looks like. One of the Earnhardt Ganassi cars. And we're under caution for the first time today.
Keep me posted here. No fuel. I want to change tires right now.
Oh boy. He tried to stay off Jamie McMurray. Reagan got in him.
Reagan's done that a couple of times this week.
When that happens right in front of about a third of the field, you're mighty lucky when that's all you end up having to do is change tires.
Uh-oh, look out,
look out. Travis Kvapil has hit the wall in his Yates Racing Ford.
That's got tar written all over it.
It's got the right front locked up. Right front is locked up. Damage on the right front fender, guys.
Caution's out for the third time today. The Janesville, Wisconsin driver who time trialed his way into the field has brought out the third caution flag. Trouble front straightaway. Joey Logano pounds the safer barrier at the inside of the entrance to pit road. And it's a hard hit for the 18-year-old from Middletown, Connecticut. He had been doing so well from the back. He climbed up to 27th position as of a lap ago, but something sent that car out of line and hard into the wall.
I'm going to tell you, that was a hard lick, but Mike, you mentioned it. Safer barrier on the inside there coming into the tri-oval.
See what happens here. I got a feeling that
he tried to stay off of Scott Speed in the 82, and he drove down in front of Greg Biffle, but look at that, a hard lick there.
I love it that they finally put the safer barrier there. That used to be a dirt bank several years ago, and boy, it was worse than hitting a wall.
You would know. You hit that thing a ton. Wasn't it 4th of July race?
Yeah, no, it was in the 500 in 83.
And you know, no one did anything wrong there. Scott Speed got loose. Joey Logano tried to stay off of him. Greg Biffle in the 16 was right there.
Larry, I'm gonna. Oh, there was a car coming on pit road here that blew a tire.
Exploded at Stremme.
David Stremme in the 12 car.
That looks like Ryan Newman's car after practice the other day. And caution for debris will hurt Montoya.
And all of those cars are cars that had made green flag stops prior to that caution. Boy, Brian Vickers, Dale Earnhardt Jr., that ain't going to work, boys.
Vickers hard. Here we go. Kyle Busch, the dominant car of the day, in the wall.
That was wrong.
And 10 cars sliding, slamming into the infield.
Jimmy Johnson, totally uncalled for. Totally.
I don't care who you are. That was just wrong.
Caution is out. McMurray was a contender. He's all torn up. And the dominant car of the day, that of Kyle Busch, is a victim of this pileup. Let's look first.
All right, there's Brian Vickers. There's Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88, right up there at the front on the inside. Coming off 2 down the back straightaway. Jr. gets a good run.
Vickers puts a little block on him. And then you be the judge.
Let's reiterate the rule. You are not allowed to advance your position below the yellow line. If you are forced below the yellow line, you must come back up and blend in.
Vickers puts the block on him, and then Jr. just turns right back into the racetrack, right in the left rear, Brian Vickers.
Saw a similar situation like that yesterday in the nationwide race.
He is the driver. He is a driver while he's at the track 3 days a week. He doesn't have to be in
crash out of turn 2. Paul Menard hits the wall hard, and that wreck actually started about 10 cars in front of Menard. A black and yellow car, may have been Jeff Burton, got into the wall in 2, and everybody backed up from there. Let's start this going off into turn 1.
See a car
there. I think it's
there's Menard.
There's Menard, but it's I think the car that got in trouble is Burton right here. I think he goes up and almost, yeah, see, he gets into the 78. They make contact. You see parts flying off of the back of Burton's car there.
Oh,
the 31 and
Menard's
Menard
a victim.
Just tried to get by and didn't quite make it.
But you're right, Mike. It all started way back in the middle of turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, Burton just started up the hill, and 78 Regan Smith's there. They make contact. 77-00. But here comes Menard.
Regan Smith came down on Menard just a little bit, trying to dodge. Kenseth can bring him all the way back around and lead a lap. Oh, here we go.
There he goes.
Almirola goes off the nose of Casey Kane.
Hang on to her, brother.
Your brake. Brake there.
Man, it gets crowded back there. Goodness.
Caution's out.
Darrell, I think
Got
you
some
were
money
right.
in there, Doug.
I think somebody's glass slipper broke.